honestly, Don't Let Mom Find Out, the name of the brand came from, it used to be my Finsta account. You know what the Finsta account is? Finsta IG? Yeah, so I had a Finsta account. And it was Don't Let Mom Find Out. And I would just post like my real life on there. I was going through law school. So it was kind of, you know, on my main page, kind of got to, you know, you got to play politics. Can't really post your real life on there, you know, if you're living kind of different. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's where the name came from. And then I had the Finsta, and I was like, I think I was talking to my girlfriend or whatever, and I was like, what? I was like, Don't Let Mom Find Out. I said, like, ain't it weird nobody had their IG handle or whatever? Like, it's like, you know, it's kind of funny how that's my IG handle. It's like, you know, the stuff that's on my Finsta, you don't want your mama to find out. You don't want your mama to see what's on your Finsta. Yeah. That's the reason why you got that junk. Yeah, so that's where the name came from, really. So I remember I used to, on the summertime, I used to go to my grandparents' house, and I talked my granddad into buying me some Jabot jeans. And Jabot jeans, well, they were kind of expensive, for like some pair, you know, $120 or something a pair, $75 for some shorts. So it's like, but I always remember getting my first pair of Jabot jeans, and after that, I always just wanted more and more pieces, and that's when I started, like, you know, really being into fashion. So like back in middle school, and then when I got to undergrad in college, I went to Swanee. I have met 3 guys who ended up becoming like really close friends of mine. We started a brand called Broken Necks, and we did that for a few years or whatever, and then we eventually like went on with our lives after college. But yeah, so I've always kind of been in fashion a little bit.
How'd you get into going the law route?
Man, honestly, the whole law thing, it started, I guess, when I was a young age. Like, I was growing up, my dad was always like, you know, you need to be an attorney, you need to be an attorney. And then as I got older, it wasn't so much like, you know, I wanted to be an attorney. It was like, I wanted to be a sports agent. And like, to be a good sports agent, you had to, you know, have your law degree. I mean, not rich Paul. Back in the days, you know, I'm telling you, this is what I grew up off of, though, of my parents telling me. And you know, they always told me, if you want to be more competitive, you want to stand out than your peers, get you a law degree. That's gonna be an extra add-on. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to be a sports agent. So I always had that in the back of my head. And then 2017, I got into law school. Went to Belmont in Nashville. And but while I was doing that, I was managing artists too. Like, I was managing, you know, recording artists at the same time, and producers. But yeah, so like, I always had like a foot in music, and then a foot in like fashion. And then it just made sense, like, go to law school, like, you know what I'm saying? He did like a campaign for like a Fashion Nova, and he had on a pair of my pants in the campaign or whatever. So yeah, it was pretty cool. But Blueface, actually, he wasn't the first artist though. I think Trouble was the first artist, and that was back when I was.
That's to be your first
and the thing is, like I look, me and my girlfriend were like laughing the other day, and we were like, you come a long way from like when you first started making jeans, because the style that he wore were like the first pair of jeans that I like ever came out with, and they were like this bandana hearts. Cut out hearts out of a bandana and like sewed onto the front, like 4 of them sewed onto the front left leg of the jeans, and with a flare at the bottom with the bandana, like making up the slack for the rest of the denim jean that was missing to make the bottom of the jeans flare out. And then sent the pair to Trouble, sent the pair to Trouble, and next thing I know, he on IG, you know, just give him a show with the fit. I was like, yeah. Like, a lot of, you know, celebrities that wear my clothes, and a lot of them, I don't even know they have it. Yeah. They get it, and I wake up and I see a picture on Instagram of them wearing the jeans. I was like, you know, it's all God's will, really. Because most of my pieces, like, and even like down to my logo, it's like something I just hand drew. So most of the stuff you're gonna see, I designed myself, like just like either pen and paper or like I pencil onto the iPad, just drawing out most of my logos. So I just want people to like kind of, I guess, my brand to develop a aesthetic that is catchable by the eye. So like these jeans, you see somebody with some jeans with the sad faces all over them, you gonna remember, like, just like you did. You said you saw him once and then you saw him again. You was like, oh, that's a dude from Memphis, and you ain't even follow me. You didn't know who I was, but you recognized the brand. And that's kind of what I want to continue to create. Like with my brand, that's really what I'm going for. Yeah. So it's all about having a quality product too, though. Like having a quality product that's gonna last someone. Again, at least make people feel like they're getting the bang for their buck. I want to venture out really into like doing more than clothing. I want to do jewelry here soon. That's the lane I think I'm gonna step into next. Doing some jewelry, but along with maintaining collections and drops of clothing. So I'm in the process of building a team right now, honestly. So I've been working on here lately, like building a team and getting ready for the fall, not so much like the spring and winter. Cause the fall, fall is my season really. That's why I like making hoodies and like stuff like that. The summer and spring cool, but I more enjoy making pieces for the fall. Yeah. Yeah, bro. So yeah, like you said, you turn way more clothes in the summertime because it's hot outside or whatever. But yeah, so I'm more of a fall and winter person, and I was born in the wintertime, so it's like it makes sense.
How old are you?
28. Yeah, Capricorn. That's What's up? It's your boy Chaz Anthony, designer of Don't Let Mom Find Out. And in my clothing, I want people to feel like they the shit. Simple.